Hello guys, welcome to another video. Last week I have found another bargain. This is the MSI CX6220 and the model is right here, CX620MX. The problem with this laptop involved here is it does boot, but you cannot enter the BIOS or do something else or go to the recovery mode. Not sure about the issue that it has, but I try. The first thing that I was thinking of was just to remove the hard drive first. This is the hard drive. This is the Westen Digital 320 gig, and it has also 4 GB of RAM. DDR3 2 sticks by 2, which means 4 GB. 1333 MHz. And of course is based on the Intel processor. This is the i3 3220 2.2 GHz, and when you start the computer, of course everything works as intended, but it doesn't post further. I mean, you cannot enter into the BIOS, you cannot boot from the other sources and anything like that. And I did try to remove the CMOS battery that is located in this area. So if you focus closer, there is a spot here on the motherboard that you can remove the wire and reset the entire BIOS. You also, if you focus here in this area, there is another BIOS chip, and this one is also responsible for the issue that is causing this kind of things, I believe, because the only thing that I can think of is the BIOS faulty. But unfortunately I cannot use my my programmer in order to download a newer revision of the BIOS and try out to see if it works or not, like the Asus motherboard, like I showed you in my previous video. There is, however, this one from the AliExpress that is called the programmer module, SOIC8SO. This one will be perfectly fine for this kind of repair, but this spot right here will give you a lot of problems. So all you have to do is just to remove the motherboard entirely and try writing the proper BIOS once again. Otherwise I cannot see other issues involved here. I mean, the motherboard looks fine, but of course it could be a lot of problems. But in order to diagnose properly, you need the multimeter, and of course you need the electronic schematic, like I said. But I'm going to make a demonstration so you can see exactly, so you can see what I'm talking about and how bad it behaves in this kind of situation. Please forgive my flickering again. Okay, so right now the computer says that the battery is low and it keeps blinking all the time. Okay, these are the specs once again. The LCD, the 50-inch HD, it has the maximum the resolution that the 1366 by 768 glare type. Okay, and of course it has the for the video card we do have the ATI Radeon, and it has the warranty. This is the other specs, the boost technology. So without further ado, let's try to turn on this machine and see what it does. Okay, everything. Okay, so from here, everything you have to do is just go to the Dell, entering the BIOS or the F11 key in order to use the boot menu. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go straight to the F3. and like you see, nothing happens. But it does work with Control Alt Delete. So Control Alt Delete. Okay. So now I'm going to go exactly to, hold on, let's turn on the computer once again, to F11 or the F3, and again nothing happens. So the only problem that I can think of is the BIOS faulty. Now, my intention is to repair this laptop. I paid like 50 euros for it, and it was very well preserved by the seller. Of course, this one was brought from Germany because it has, again, this type of keys that you can see here. The I is supposed to be here and the Z down in this area. Yeah. See you in another video, guys, when I will explain the repairing process. See you then. Thank you for watching.